All right, Ezra chapter 10. This is actually the final chapter in the book of Ezra. So it's not a long book, but a lot of important history and events and things that happen in here. So in this one, if you remember in the last chapter, it was discovered that lots of wickedness, a lot of intermarriage and other problems were going on. Ezra prayed to God to ask for help, and now this is the response basically. Verse 1, Now when Ezra had prayed, and when he had confessed, weeping and casting himself down before the house of God, there assembled unto him out of Israel a very great congregation of men and women and children. For the people wept very sore. And Shechaniah the son of Jehiel and the sons of Elam answered and said unto Ezra, We have trespassed against our God, and have taken strange wives of the people of the land. Yet now there is hope in Israel concerning this thing. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our God to put away all the wives, and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of my Lord, and of those that tremble at the commandment of our God, and let it be done according to the law. Arise, for this matter belongeth unto thee, we also will be with thee, be of good courage, and do it. Then arose Ezra, and made the chief priests, the Levites, and all Israel to swear that they should do according to his word, and they swear. Then Ezra rose up from before the house of God, and went into the chamber of Johanan the son of Eliashib. And when he came thither, he did eat no bread nor drink water, for he mourned because of the transgression of them that had been carried away. And they made proclamation throughout Judah and Jerusalem unto all the children of the captivity, that they should gather themselves together unto Jerusalem. And that whosoever would not come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the princes and the elders, all his substance should be forfeited, and himself separated from the congregation of those that had been carried away. So there's a stiff penalty if you don't show up to this important meeting, basically, is what's going on there. So verse 9, Then all the men of Judah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem within 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the street of the house of God, trembling because of this matter and for the great rain. So it's a stormy time. They're trembling. They're probably a little concerned about what they're going to hear, and they're probably really cold. Verse 10, And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed and have taken strange wives to increase the trespass of Israel. Now therefore make confession unto the Lord God of your fathers, and do his pleasure, and separate yourselves from the people of the land and from the strange wives. Then all the congregation answered and said with a loud voice, As thou hast said, so must we do. But the people are many, and it is a time of much rain, and we are not able to stand without. Neither is this a work of 1 day or 2, for we are many and have transgressed in this thing. Let now our rulers of all the congregation stand, and let all them which have taken strange wives in our cities come at appointed times, and with them the elders of every city and the judges thereof, until the fierce wrath of our God for this matter be turned from us. So Ezra's like, guys, you have sinned, you have transgressed, you need to basically get divorced from your wives and send them and their children back to their lands, because that was against the commandment of God to intermarry. And so you need to send them back to their lands, basically. And so they said, okay, we can do this, but there's a lot of us. This isn't going to be done overnight. This is going to take some time, so have some patience with us to get this done. Verse 15, Only Jonathan the son of Asael and Jahaziah the son of Tikva were employed about this matter, and Meshullam and Shabbathai the Levite helped them. And the children of the captivity did so, and Ezra the priest, with certain chief of the fathers, after the house of their fathers, and all them by their names, were separated and sat down on the first day of the 10th month to examine the matter. And they made an end with all the men that had taken strange wives by the first day of the first month. Among the sons of the priests that were found that had taken strange wives, namely, now they're going to go into and they're going to talk about all these guilty members and who these people were who took these wives of other groups. And so that's that. I'm not going to read the rest of them because it's just going to go through all those names. You can read that if you want to. But they had to divorce them, send them all back, and reestablish themselves in Jerusalem with the people, basically is what it was. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Like the videos if you do. It does help the videos to get promoted to more people. If the more they get liked, the more comments you leave. That helps to promote the videos as well. We're going to jump into the next book, the book of Nehemiah, who's another prophet at the time. and go through kind of the same stories, same experiences, same time period, but from a little bit different perspective to continue to learn and understand this important time frame as we're beginning the Second Temple period of Jewish history.